Hey guys, this is Philip Fortenberry with Fatherhood Revolution. Back in my days in the military, in the Army, I was a Green Beret, and we would receive orders for an impending mission. And that mission, those orders would come down in the form of what we'd call a warning order. And it would tell us who, what, when, where, and why. It was always a time of collecting our gear, of getting ready to go, of laying out a very detailed plan. And in that plan, we would issue back to the powers to be, those that were above us that had assigned us the mission, we would issue back to them what was known as an operations order. And the operations order would then tell them how. We were the experts in how. And so I want you to think about that and then apply that back to our role as leaders in the family. God has given us the position as the leader of our family, that the husband is the head of the wife, and that he is also supposed to raise his children in the fear and the admonition of the Lord. And I want you to know that we too need to plan as dads, as husbands. We need to plan how we're going to do that. We need to have our other brothers in Christ there to help us along that road in areas in which we struggle. And perhaps you were raised like me and you didn't even have a good example of how in the home in which you grew up. And so what I want you to know is, guys, is that you don't need to be alone in this struggle. Here at Fatherhood Revolution, it's my purpose, it's my goal really to start exactly what the title is, of a revolution, a fatherhood revolution, and that you're not alone. And so I want you to know that you have what it takes, but you might just need somebody to help you down the road, to help you get focused on a plan. You know, we never went into a mission without a plan. We always had a plan. And we had others there to help us sharpshoot our plan. And that's really what I want to be able to help you do, is to help you to understand how to be a good dad, the changes that you might need to make. Because, guys, here's something else that I've learned. In my journey, these 57 years at the time I'm recording this, on this earth as first a boy and then a man, you know, I grew up fatherless without my dad there in the home with me. And then I became a man, and then I became a husband, and then a father. And I struggled mightily because I isolated myself. I didn't know how to go about it, but I just tried to act as though I knew. And guys, you don't have to do that. I'll promise you that there's men around you who can help you, men who know the way. I went from being the fatherless child to eventually becoming an extremely good dad. My son's 26 years old at the time I'm recording this, and we have an extremely tight relationship. And that's what I want for you guys. And not only that, but your kids deserve that. And what I'm going to be doing, not only through these videos, but through some materials to come out here before long, that will be able to help you down that road to understanding your role, and so that you can understand the how. Because really, until you can lead you, you're disqualified from being able to lead your wife and your children. And I want to help you down that road to shorten up your learning curve, okay? And so this is Philip Fortenberry with Fatherhood Revolution, about to sign off. And I just want to remind you that when you go on your great adventures, don't forget the kid next door who has no dad. He needs you, and I used to be that kid.